So I just showed a video of us lighting up the Burj Khalifa. We did that for 3 nights during our launch. I was actually, believe it or not, I was there that night. I was there that evening, and it was it was a pretty amazing event. And wow, what a sight that was to watch the Burj Khalifa light up. I think we lit it up, I believe it was 30 something times or something like that. It was all weekend long. In fact, I flew to Amsterdam after that event and met some gentlemen in the airport, and they asked me what I was doing in Dubai, and I told them I was there for a conference, G999. They're like, "Oh my gosh, we saw it. We saw that on the Burj Khalifa all weekend." And so the whole city saw it. It was pretty amazing. And this company I'm about to tell you guys about today is incredible, and just some recent announcements as well. Before I get into all of that, though, however, let's talk about the next event coming up, gspeventsweden.com, gspeventsweden.com. This event starts on February 10th, 11th, and 12th, and you can go to that website and read all about it and see who the guest speaker will. Look at the guest speaker lineup right here. We have Mr. Joseph Haidt, who will be there in person, Alex Kochendawa, Dirk Zalman, Bruce Hughes. I mean, just some amazing lineup from corporate will be there. Also, Alexander Altke from Skyground, who was a former CEO of BD Swiss, Nitsa Nakos, myself, and Pierre Gard will be guest speakers as well. It's going to be an amazing event. I highly recommend guys just snagging your tickets, getting there. Anybody you know in or around Europe. I'm flying all the way from Utah, and there's actually a couple people coming with me from Utah as well, all the way to Sweden, because they know the importance of these events. There'll be some major announcements at this event, a lot of things being shared. So we're really excited about it, and it should be just three great days of a lot of great information. So hopefully the feedback, you're not getting it as much. Let me turn my speakers down. Let me know if it's better with the feedback. Somebody just mentioned I'm getting a lot of feedback. Let me know if this is better. Just say yes if it's getting better. Just turn my speakers down. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Excuse me, the new digital era is here. Let me look at the Q&A, make sure that, no, it's not better. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna do this. Not sure that if that helped. So I'm trying to get rid of my feedback. Let me make sure. Give a second here. I think it just, sorry about that. Let me, okay, awesome. Can hear better. Perfect. All right, so it's not on my end. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, all right, I don't want to waste more time on just make sure. Give me 1 second. My computer, something on my computer just. Okay, that should be better. I apologize for that. All right, so let's talk about what we're here to talk about today and make a couple of announcements and things of that sort. Disclaimer, first of all, before we get into this, obviously this is an opportunity beyond anything I've ever seen, but with an opportunity, it's going to be different for everybody. It depends what you do to participate. It depends how much work and time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears you put into it. Is there a passive element, a passive component where you can pretty much do nothing? Yes, there is actually. And sometimes that sounds scary when people say that, but I'm going to explain to you today how this one is not scary, how this one is very safe, how it's very compliant. And it's just exciting. It's exciting to be part of this. And the reason why it's possible is because of our unique partnerships, what we've done, the blockchain we're building, all sorts of different things like that. So let's get into a couple I count vocabulary words now, because as I go through these presentations, I want people to understand the terminologies. When I say certain words and things, it's important for people to understand. So metaverse, anytime you hear the word metaverse, replace it with the word marketplace. All a marketplace is a platform that's built where you have potential customers on one end and you have merchants on the other end, and it's a platform that introduces the customers to the merchants and vice versa. Amazon is a marketplace. eBay, Etsy. There's a lot of different types of marketplaces. And so it's a platform that is built to marry those two worlds together. Metaverse is a marketplace on the blockchain, on Web 3.0. It's a digital marketplace. You can purchase items, tangible items and services. You can purchase anything you can do in a marketplace. You can just do a lot more in the metaverse than you can in the marketplace. You can play games, you can host events, you can do webinars, you can do all sorts of things over and above buying products and services. So metaverse is basically the marketplace on steroids. Okay, that's what the metaverse is. So don't get confused when I use the term metaverse. Utility use. Utility and use is a financial term, basically meaning if I give you money or I give you currency, in this case cryptocurrency, what will I receive in return? What do I get? Do I get a car? Do I get a house? Do I get shoes? Is there some kind of value derived from that transaction? If I give you this, what do I get in return? There's got to be real utility or use, or it's just a coin that's just a crap coin, right? Coins that have no use outside of just day traders manipulated markets, they have no value. So that's what utility is the actual use. Cryptocurrency is a coin or a token that transacts on a blockchain. So what is a blockchain? A blockchain is a shared immutable ledger that literally facilitates the process of recording transactions and tracking assets in a business network. Computers all over the world, a decentralized system of computers. It is safe, it is secure. These transactions, once they're completed in lines of code. They're unchangeable, irreversible. So basically, you can do business with anonymous parties all around the world and know that you're not getting hosed over, I guess is a good way to put it. When the transaction is complete, again, it's immovable and it's undeniable, and it's actually confirmed by third-party validators that have no bias to the transaction, and they confirm that this transaction did take place. It's time-stamped and everything, and the world is moving to this technology. Banking, finance, medical records, shipping records, all sorts of different things, contracts of all sorts, move into blockchain technology. This technology is here to stay. It is growing. In fact, JP Morgan just opened up its own crypto desk several weeks ago. Merrill Lynch opened up a crypto desk. It's happening, guys. This is happening. So the companies that can be in front of this technology and offer this technology, they're the companies you really need to pay attention to, especially if they understand utility and they bring utility or use to their blockchain. Okay, so that's what blockchain is, Web 3.0, a new way to experience the web where connection, interconnections, and wealth are under your control. All right, so just want to get that out of the way. So when I explain this to you, it makes a lot of sense because the change is here. The world of decentralized finance has evolved over the last several years, and it literally is currently the fastest growing market globally. It's going nuts, and there's developers all over the world trying to either create their own blockchains or run their projects on an existing blockchain, right? So what we're going to talk about today is a way that you can get paid weekly, you can get paid quarterly, you can get paid multiple different ways via blockchain technology, via our marketplace, our rewards program, our referral program. If you choose to refer, you do not have to refer. It's up to you. You can get paid either way. And the way that this is set up is so genius and so brilliant because compliance trumps everything. How many of us have had this? My program pays more. My dad can beat up your dad, all that kind of thing, right? We make 30% a month. You only make, 16. We make blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me tell you something. My dad is more compliant than your dad. Okay, that's all that matters. It's compliance. It's longevity. It is how long will this last? Will this go a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades or more, or will it be shut down in a year or two? That's what matters more than anything else. Nothing else matters, right? And so I'm going to explain to you why we are so confident and why we are just out there everywhere. We've got events going on. I just mentioned the event in Sweden. We've got an event going on right now in Toronto. It is going on right this minute. Then here in a few months, we've got a worldwide event in Dubai, which is going to be massive. We're launching our bank and things of that sort. And it starts with this ecosystem, but it started with compliance. So what we have basically done is we're giving you a key to unlock multiple income streams. And these keys are certificates. They're NFT, non-fungible token certificates, meaning there's nothing else like them. They're one of a kind. That's what non-fungible token is. It's one of a kind. They're one of a kind certificates that we have created for you to open the door into all of these income possibilities in a way that is compliant. So let's talk about this product and how it works. We have partnered with a company called SkyGround. I'm going to mention SkyGround here in just a moment, but we have a program that pays you 4.15% weekly on the purchase of a certificate, whether it's $1,000, whether it's $300,000, there's everything in between. And that 4.15%, what is vitally important is where does that money come from? Okay, because there are two things you have to be very, very wary of. You have to really pay attention when you're looking at programs online, because there are regulations, there are laws, there are rules in place to make sure that people don't get victimized, make sure that things are fair and equitable. And every country has their own set of rules. Right here in America, we've got a place called the SEC. We've got different things. So let me explain this to you. Anytime you're looking at a passive element, hey, I get paid for not working, that could be deemed as a security if it's not set up correctly. For example, trading is backed by the trades. The traders, they're managed, whether they're managing it or you're managing it, it is still a security and it has to be sold properly because you don't want to sell unlicensed securities. Things of that sort. If you use the money from the new member coming in to pay towards that passive weekly, that is a money game. That is a Ponzi scheme. You cannot use new member coming in to pay the member who's currently in on that passive element, on the product. You cannot pay that without that money. You can't do that. So those are two things you have to look for. So where does this 4.15% a week come in? And you're going to see a big chart on it. What we did, and I want you to take and really, really focus on what I'm about to say next. How many of you guys, and just type in Y or yes, if you've owned your own business and you've had to pay marketing? Have you paid marketing dollars out of pocket to market to potential customers? Type in yes if you have. Okay. Also type in I if it was expensive, if marketing cost a lot of money. Because it does. I used to consult for small businesses all the time, and I used to tell them, take 25 to 30% of your budget, if you can, and use it for marketing, especially in your first couple of years, because you need to attract those customers. It is very costly. It is very expensive. What if you could, instead of taking those marketing dollars and pay for pay-per-click online, search engine optimization, or marketing on the radio, marketing on the television, marketing in the papers, paying call centers, paying employees? What if you could take that money instead and give it directly to somebody and buy them into your company, buy them into your program? You're taking your marketing dollars and you're front loading them, and you're saying, here, I'm going to just give those marketing dollars to you, and you're going to come into my ecosystem, knowing that the marketing dollars I gave to you, I will earn back from you probably 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, who knows? Does that make more sense? Knowing you're going to get the customers, knowing you're going to get the clients, and so you know that 100% of the marketing dollars are working for you effectively. That's where the 4.15% a week comes from. This company literally front loaded on the price of a certificate We pay you 4.15% a week. It's always 4.15%. If you take 7 calendar days, 24 hours a day, it's always 4.15%. Some of you click, it says 4.4, 4.7, 4.5, whatever, because you may have clicked it several hours after the 7-day calendar, right? You could have done clicked it 7 days and 10 hours later or whatever, then yeah, it might show a little more. But the system is paying out 4.15% a week. Those are marketing dollars. And I'm going to show you here in a moment how the company's recapturing that so it's sustainable. Because people are like, how can they afford to do this? Well, I just showed you, we lit up the Burj Khalifa for 3 nights. Our company's got billions of dollars for marketing, billions of dollars in assets, billions of dollars in capital. We're building what we believe will be the largest blockchain in the world, and we're inviting you to enter it and to earn money in it via a certificate. And on the front end, we're paying you weekly with marketing dollars. There's no governing agency that I am aware of, or our legal team is aware of, that says, hey, you cannot use marketing dollars to bring new people in. Of course you can. That's what they're for. That's what marketing, that's the whole purpose of a marketing dollar, is to bring people in. All right, so this money was already preset, placed in accounts, and that's where the force, so that basically the company is backing that 4% for the next 18 months. That's where that comes from. So when you break down these certificates, you see a price of 1,000, you see a max load of 1,000. The price, I just explained it on the air, means $1,000 over the course of 78 weeks. That $1,000 would pay you back over $3,000, 4.15% a week from a marketing budget that was pre-allocated, put in place, backed by the company. Why do we do that? Compliance. That's why we do that. We can't pay you on the price. We can't pay you in trading. We can't pay you with new money coming in from members. If we paid you trading results off the price, then you, I, and everyone else involved would be selling unlicensed securities, because we can't sell trading directly. However, we can allow you to set up your own trading via our partner SkyGround with the max load. So when you click on max load, you max load your certificate for an additional $1,000. You are setting up a PAM account, personal assets under management, and that money is taken by SkyGround, who is licensed, whose core competency, skyground.group, their core competency is global licensing, global registration, anti-money laundering, and marketing for large brokers around the globe. They take that money, they place it into a PAM account for you, facilitated through a group called BD Swiss, who's doing the trading through using their technology, using BD Swiss technology via SkyGround. SkyGround takes that, and quarterly you will receive payouts on the trading quarterly, and those average right around 6% a month, which would be about 18% a quarter. Now, if you come in during the course of a quarter, so for example, quarters could be January through March, April through June, whatever. What if you sign up mid-January, where your trading may not start till the next quarter? Your weekly will be paid out immediately, because the weekly is coming from the marketing dollars. So as you're waiting for your quarterlies to start, for the next cycle to start, you're still being paid that 4.15% every week. Now, I want you to look at something too to mitigate risk. Look what the company did. And if you look at all of the certificates, they did it this very similar. They took about 50% price, 50% max load. There's a couple that have a little bit less on the price and more on the max load. But I want you to look at this. Your total cost would be $2,000. The price is paying you $3,000 back. So even if the trading did zero, the market tanked, you're still up 50%. You're getting $3,000 back, and you put out $2,000. So you're already up 50% even without the trading. Then on top of that, our partner SkyGround then said, you know what? Thanks for setting up a trading account. So we're going to give you an additional $750 that we're going to pay you after the 18 months. So they're going to start trading on the $1,000 here. And then they're going to give you an additional $750 at the end of the 18-month term to say Thank you. So you're going to recapture that. Anyway, that comes, what if the trading goes to zero? You made 3,000 from the price and you made 750. You're up almost 100% if the trading does nothing. So it mitigates your risk, which I absolutely love how the company. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why are they being so aggressive? Well, look, I want you to see, look on the left. Right here on the price, you see 1,000 USDT. On the left, you see 1,000 Lydian lines. What is a Lydian line? A Lydian line is a voucher or a credit into our marketplace, into our metaverse. They are basically saying, hey, the trading's great. And yes, you can earn on trading. And yes, it's being traded by one of the biggest brokers in the world, facilitated by SkyGround using BD Swiss technology. Phenomenal. They're managing it for you. You don't have to do anything except once a week, go in there, hit withdraw or compound. That's all you have to do. Very, very simple. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is a marketplace. I want to ask you guys this question. If you are a merchant and you're looking to sell a product or service in a marketplace, and say you're a large merchant like, Nike or whatever, would you be excited if I came to you and said, hey, around the world, we have 3,000 potential customers to buy your shoes? I wouldn't even return your phone call if I was Nike. But if I came to you and said, look, we have 300,000 or 3 million potential buyers to buy your shoes, just market them in our marketplace, Nike would say, let's talk, let's meet. So what we are literally doing is we're using these certificates to fill up our marketplace to attract large merchants to our marketplace. We're giving you vouchers in the marketplace. And the more vouchers you have, you actually receive a 4% revenue share in the marketplace. 4% of all the revenue that comes into this company via the marketplace, which means the certificates will be sold via the marketplace, the banking transactions via the marketplace, the video gaming, the social media, the telecom, everything that's been added to this, everything that will be added to this, the real estate, everything in our marketplace. Thousands, there are 7,000 companies already involved in this conglomerate. 7,000. We are placing you into the marketplace with the certificate and giving you vouchers where you can use these Lydian lines to purchase areas in the marketplace or space, digital space, where you receive real money from real products and services being sold, including the certificates. I'm earning thousands of dollars a month right now in the marketplace, and we've just barely turned it on. It's not even fully going yet. And we have members doing really well. Some are making a couple hundred, some are making a couple thousand. It's all over the board on top of what you're making. So here's my question to you. If you receive 4% a week on the price and you're receiving a revenue share in the marketplace, would you be more prone to buy from us than maybe an Amazon or somebody not paying you? If you saw a bicycle on Amazon and saw the exact same bicycle with us, and you know you're receiving 4% a week on a price of a certificate with us, you're receiving part of a 4% revenue share with us, will you be more loyal to us or will you be more loyal to another marketplace? You're going to be more loyal to us. So by being loyal to us and purchasing products and services in our marketplace, our merchants are paying us. So those marketing dollars we gave you, we're getting them right back from merchants paying us. They're reimbursing us. And then you're buying items in our marketplace, we're earning money on that. You're also doing it, this is what is very important to understand. They're doing it on our ledger, on our blockchain. Well, with the blockchain, remember that a cryptocurrency is a coin that runs on a blockchain. Every blockchain has its own cryptocurrency. We're no different. So we have these cryptocurrencies, G999, Lydian staters. The more transactions, so the more people buy products and services through our marketplace, the more transactions occur on our blockchain, increasing the value of the coins that corporate holds and the coins that you hold. And what that does is it will increase the value of corporate. They're making this money back, guys. They're making this money back. This is an amazing thing. And there's other ways, and I'm going to go later in this presentation, show you more ways they're making the money back. That also benefit you, by the way. So you also have a choice to make with these certificates. I could take this 4.15% a week and I can cash it right out to my bank. I could just, I've done it. I've done it on calls to show people how easy it is to do. I've done it. A lot of us have done it. But you can also compound this and say, you know what? I'm going to take this $41.50, 4.15% of $1,000, and I'm going to roll it into the trading account. Well, if you roll it, you compound it, you know, 80 to 90% of you are doing this, which means we're recapturing 80 to 90% of this money right on the front end because you're rolling it right into this trading account. You're giving it right back to us to trade. So the marketing dollars we're giving you, as soon as you load your certificate and open up your trading account, you're giving it right back to us by compounding. So we're already recaptured. That's how this is sustainable. And it's compliant because we're paying you on the price via marketing dollars. It's up to you to load that certificate. Now, what I love about this next part, the certificate, the 4.15% does not start paying until you load the certificate. Why? Because if you load it, we know you're probably going to at least compound some, and it just turns the whole, it activates everything. The price is 100% commissionable. The max load is only 18% commissionable. We are only allowed to, on the max load, that we can receive a referral fee by referring you to a licensed broker one time of 18%. That's all we're allowed to get, a referral fee. And then you make, based off the compensation plan, you make 15% of that 18%. You make 15% of 100% on the price, because the price, again, are marketing dollars and has nothing at all to do with securities. They had to be separate. In fact, to take it a step further, the price is paid in one platform. The trading is paid in another platform that was created as an aggregate between us and the broker by SkyGround. So hopefully, and if y'all have to watch this a couple times, that's fine, but it's all about compliance, guys. That's what matters. That is what matters more than anything. So stop getting caught up when people say, well, ours pays 40% a month, ours pays 50% a month. You know what? If one of the biggest brokers in the world tells you 6% a month, they're #1 in the world in MetaTrader 4. They're #3 in the world in Forex. They're the fastest growing broker in the world, and they're doing 6%. Your guys that are paying you 40%, you may want to turn an eye. You may want to think like, wait a second. How are we doing the 4%? I just told you we're front loading it with marketing dollars. That's how we're doing it. We had capital. We're paying you to enter into our ecosystem because we know in the ecosystem you're going to use it. Another thing we're doing is we're saying, all right, listen, let's do this. We pay you in G Euro. We actually created G Euro. We had our own clearinghouse. We're big enough to back this and create G Euro, which you, by the way, can convert to Tether within 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds, you can convert your G Euro to Tether, take it right to your bank. We pay you in a stable coin. Well, how many of you have had cryptocurrency and you want to cash it out to your bank? Just type in me. If you've had cryptocurrency, you wanted to cash it out to your bank, but you had to go through an exchange. The exchange charged you a fee. The bank held it for 4 days, 5 days, 12 days, 14 days, 20 days. Has anyone had that happen to you? Where you want it, hey, it's my money. You run it through an exchange and the bank literally holds it and you get charged crazy fees. Ever happen? We know that. We realize that. That's why we're launching our own bank in May in Dubai. We're a crypto-friendly bank, a crypto-centric bank. A bank that understands, a bank that's running on the blockchain. When you go to cash out your weeklies into our bank, you're going to transact on our blockchain, correct? Yes. Which means you are going to help drive the value of the coin that we hold up. Again, we're reimbursing ourselves, but we're going to charge you less fees and you're going to have money to your access to your money immediately. So you get the convenience and you get the smaller fees. How many of you will probably use our exchange to exchange other cryptocurrencies once we launch our decentralized exchange? Will you be loyal to our exchange? If our bank charges you less, you have access to your money faster. You have great products and services. You're getting paid 4% a week. You guys understand what we're doing here? There is nothing out there like this that I have seen. Not even close. You're literally receiving money just to be in the marketplace. You don't even have to buy cities and townships and NFTs and all. You're taking the vouchers we give you for hey, I want that 4% a week. And whoa, what's this voucher? You mean I can make more money if I take this voucher and put it in the metaverse? Yes, you can. You enter yourself into a revenue program, a revenue share automatically. And the more certificates you own, the more Lydian Lions you receive. The more certificates you promote, the more Lydian Lions you receive, the more of that revenue from the marketplace you receive. So it's over and above. So let's go back to the argument, well, mine pays 30%, mine pays 40%. Well, you know what? Mine pays for the rest of my life in the marketplace, and that number's getting bigger and bigger, and it's growing larger and larger every month. And my income's going up and up just from the marketplace. You can't put a price on that. Who knows? I can show you all sorts of scenarios that'll blow your minds in the marketplace. I've been doing this for 2 years. I own every single position in the marketplace. I know exactly how it works. All you guys need to understand right now, before the first call, is how credible this company is, how amazing this company is, because it is about longevity. So let's talk about Mr. Haidt. Let's talk about our chairman and his success in business. He owns he owns over 10 companies, speaks over about 6 languages. He started out middle class. He owns Asset Yachts. He owns GS Bank, GS Holdings, GS this, GS that. GS Bank's been around for 12 and a half years. Are they still operational? Are they still in good standing? Yes. Are all of his companies still operational and good standing? Yes, they are. He has decades of experience. This is our chairman right here. This is who we are rallying behind. This is who created this blockchain opportunity for us. He doesn't take shortcuts. He doesn't play money games. He is a very, very recognizable and extremely successful entrepreneur and businessman who dreamed up this Lydian world, this metaverse, and he partnered with a company called SkyGround, who's also got oodles of experience. SkyGround and Lydian World partnership introduction. SkyGround is a technology provider supporting several of the biggest online brokers globally with first-class technology products. SkyGround is a boutique partner providing Lydian World with trading technology on the same platform as BD Swiss, a top 3 trading brokerage platform. These are the people behind this project. This is behind SkyGround is a team of former BD Swiss executives, including the previous CEO, Alexander Ulke, who will be in Sweden speaking, by the way, so get to Sweden. Get to Sweden here in 2 weeks. Meet these guys. Meet all of us. It'd be a lot of fun. Okay. The team has a long history of successfully leading projects and companies within financial services and extensive knowledge and experience in the Forex trading industry. Skyground.group. Yesterday, you know that Joseph Haidt last year announced Lydian World and announced our marketplace in the Burj Khalifa. He did, and it was all over Yahoo Finance. Talks about Lydian World and talks about blockchain technology and all that. That was all Joseph. And people are just smearing him and smashing him and all that kind of stuff. Now here it is, the CEO of SkyGround. Yesterday, SkyGround is actively exploring the potential of the metaverse, working with several partners to develop innovative technology solutions in line with Made in Germany requirements, including areas of blockchain technology, crypto robotic modules, and artificial intelligence. Alexander Ulke emphasized we are currently working on a revolutionary pilot project in the area of metaverse. That's Lydian World. They're working with us. I am confident that we will be able to announce something truly groundbreaking in the near future. This is the first of many press releases coming out, guys. Came out yesterday. Wait till you see the next couple. You think this one's exciting? You know nothing yet. This is revolutionary. This is massive. This is your chance to come and earn 4% a week. And I and many of us can teach you what you can do with that 4%. You can compound it. You can do all sorts of things. I personally have over 500 streams of income, over 500 streams of income in this company because I've learned it. But don't let this overwhelm you. Just say, look, get the certificate, start earning your 4%, and then go from there. That's how easy, and it's so simple to start. So simple to start. SkyGround and Lydian World Partnership Introduction. Lydian World is the newest addition to the SkyGround universe, not only as a client to our technology and services, but as a partner. This partnership will guide the community to become advanced traders by offering a full trading experience for the Lydian community from start to end. SkyGround has built a fully committed team dedicated exclusively to Lydian World, committed to offer full ongoing support to the Lydian community. The aim is to act as a mentor and facilitator, starting with educating the community by allowing full access to the Trading Academy. Inspiration and tailored support enabled them to become advanced traders in no time if you want to. You know, you can copy trade, you can mirror trade, you can follow their trades. I have members doing this. How many of you guys type in me? So you guys on the phone aren't just hearing from me. Type in me if you've been on these training calls with Alexander and people from SkyGround. Are they really with us? Well, yeah, they've been. He's going to be at our event in Sweden. He's been at the last 3 events. He has been on stage speaking. They're out there. They're on our corporate calls. They're training with us. They're openly talking about it. And major more press releases and announcements coming in the very near future. I'm talking like within the week, and the next week after that, and the week after that, and the week after that. This is not one you want to miss. This is an ecosystem. I'm very passionate about blockchain, cryptocurrencies, things of that sort. I know one thing about crypto. It's about utility. It's about use. You need to create a world. You need to create a community. You need to create an ecosystem that can support your project, support your coin. When people cash out their earnings to our bank, they're going to cash them out on our blockchain, which is a utility for our coin, because it's a bank fee on our blockchain, a transaction fee on our blockchain. When somebody buys a product or service in our marketplace, it is a transaction fee on our blockchain, which is a fee for our coin. Our coin has real world use. When they trade, when they get certificates, so anything they do in our ecosystem, from the brokerage to the trading, to the mining, to the certificates, to the master nodes, to the staking, all of it is a use and utility for our currency. That's what you need to sustain, to grab and sustain value. You have to have this. You have to have all of this stuff in place. So simple business, metaverse made easy, right? GS Partners, all GS Partners is a marketing arm of a conglomerate that is building a massive that has built a massive blockchain, that owns banks, that owns media companies, that owns companies all over the world. You would be shocked if you knew the assets this company had. You would literally be shocked, stunned. And the partners that they have, and we've announced some of them. They took their marketing dollars, they gave them to GS Partners to front load these certificates for you, to bring you into this ecosystem. Simply put, that is what they did. Front loaded these certificates for you to make sure you're receiving that 4% a week before the trading even occurs through the other platform, through the other portal. We had to keep them separate for compliance, had to be done. And they gave us some marketing dollars to facilitate and give to you to bring you into this community. Simply put, that's exactly what's going on here. And by receiving a certificate, you now have your key to enter into Lydian World, receive part of that revenue, and there's all sorts. You can get the weekly payback, that's a 4%, quarterly managed by our partners with the trading, meta mining city. If you want to, you can earn money in all sorts of different ways in the metaverse, in the marketplace. But you can learn this stuff later. You start with the certificate, learn this stuff later so you don't become overwhelmed. You can literally register your account within 2 minutes. You can sign up for free, get a certificate. You can come in as a member. This is what blows my mind. Any of network marketers on this call, I'm sure there's a lot of you on this call. Network marketing is a beautiful thing if there's a passive income. We need to retrain our minds and reprogram our minds a little bit here. I grew up in Utah. That's network marketingville. Yes, there's a network marketing component. Are we a network marketing company? No. We're a blockchain company. We're an acquisitions company. We're a bank. We're a finance company. We do a lot of things. Do we have a marketing element? Yes. GS Partners, one of the many companies in this, is networking. GS Partners is. That's a marketing arm. That's why they give us the marketing dollars to give to you. But what if I told you you can refer people and make a handsome reward? I've done it. I live off this full time. This is all I do 100%. For 2 years, I've lived off of this. My second month, I earned enough in my second month. I said, I walked away from a business of 25 years after 2 months with this, and I've never looked back. On your certificate, on the smallest one, the AirMe's, you're earning on average 41% a week. A week. Did you know for $33 a month, you can literally cash it out once a week and it will pay for it for you and say, now I can refer people if you want to. My question to you is this. You may be sitting there, oh, no, I don't want to refer anybody. Fine. Make your 4% a week, make the money on the trade, make money in the metaverse, refer nobody. Fine. You can do that. You can elect to do that. But I submit to you this. Once you get paid that 4th time, that 5th time, that 6th time, that 15th time, you're going to call one of us and say, what was that referral program again? Because you will believe, you will know that this is real. Because that payment just keeps coming week after week after week after week. And as you see more and more announcements and more rollouts in the bank and everything, you're going to like, holy cow, why am I sitting on my hands? Why am I not doing anything? You guys have a window of opportunity because I'm telling you this right now. This metaverse it's functioning, it's going, but it will be live to the entire world 4th quarter this year. And if you own assets in that metaverse, not only will you receive 4% of the members currently using the metaverse, you will be entered into a 4% revenue program with everyone in the world using the marketplace. Because you don't think that these companies bringing their clients in aren't advertising this to the clients? Certainly they are. Yes, they are. This will be open up to the entire world. Do you want to own more space in the metaverse? Yes, you do. How do you own that space? You earn Lydian Lands by purchasing certificates. You're going to make your money each week, and you earn Lydian Lands to purchase space in the metaverse by referring certificates. So why not refer? Just go scream away, scream to the rooftops. $33 a month. That's it. There's no other qualification. It's $33. Then you can start promoting. And with that, you can join our compensation plan, and here is how it works. You receive money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD Tether, G Euro, which you can convert to Tether, the whole 9 yards. Whatever people pay in at as you receive. You pay $33, you can refer one person. Frontline, make 15%. That's it, $33. Somebody buys a Zeus for $100,000, you'd make $15,000. How terrible would it be if you didn't pay your $33 and you refer to Zeus and you lost $15,000? A Poseidon, you lost $7,500 because you didn't pay your $33. You could literally sell one certificate. Let's say you sell this Poseidon, you made $7,500. What is 75 divided by 33? How many months? That basically takes care of your membership for the next several years. You're set on one sell. Where do you get that anywhere else? Then if you have one active person paying $33, you've opened up 3 levels of compensation. So you've opened up level 2 and 3 where you make 5% and 4%. And this is a unilevel plan. Like I said, I grew up in Utah. I grew up in MLMville. Believe me, I know networking. I know comp plans. Believe you me, I grew up in this world. There are no gotcha. There's no catch. There's no breakage. There's none of that crap exists here. It's $33. You refer somebody frontline. You can go as builders. You can put 1,000 people frontline if you want. You can put as many people frontline as you want. I wouldn't recommend that because you want to support people, but I'm saying you can build as wide as you want, 15%, period. 1 active member, you get paid 3 levels. 2 active members, which means 2 people are paying $33, you get paid 6 levels deep. 3 active levels, you get paid 9 levels deep. Simple. That's it. That's a compensation plan. Now, there are pools and bonus pools and ridiculous amounts. Type in me if you've received money in any of our bonus pools. Really quick, take a moment and type in me if you've received money in our bonus pools. Directors and above. Have you guys ever received that? I want to see this, me. Then I'm going to ask you a follow-up question, then we'll wrap this up after this. Okay. 7 ways to get paid. But I want to see all these people who have received money in these bonus pools. Now, I'm going to ask you the follow-up question. Type in, wow, it was more than you thought it would be. Type in, wow, if these bonus pools have blown your mind, how much money you earn in these bonus pools on top of your commission. Type in, wow, seriously. I've done it. I've had that. I'm like, holy cow. You know, it is absolutely mind-blowing. Guys, we have guys that are doing 100,000 a month in sales. And if they do it early enough in the month, they're making 14,000, 15,000 bonuses on top of what they're earning on the 9 levels. We got ambassadors doing $1 million in sales making 6 figures a month. The question, anytime you analyze an opportunity or business, there's a couple questions you need to ask yourselves. The question I always ask myself is this. Every time I said, listen, what's the incentive for the company? For example, I like to see how the company is making money because I'm a math guy. I was a real estate appraiser for years. My whole world was math for 20 plus years. And I was very analytical. Appraisers, you know, that's what we do. We have to analyze homes all around different markets. And I worked in multiple markets through my career. I trained appraisers in multiple places. Very analytical. And in the typical network marketing company, the core business of the company is the network marketing itself, right? They're driving sales through a distribution network, correct? And all of their money, or the lion's share of their money, is being earned in that distribution network. So they can't really afford to pay you out 72% like we do. They can't afford massive bonuses like we pay, because their core competence, where their revenue comes from, all of it comes from that one source. I just showed you something today. Do you know where most of our revenue comes from? The increase of value of the coin on our blockchain. We need to force transactions on our blockchain. We need you to use our bank. We need you to use our marketplace. We need you to cash out your weekly sometimes. And do you want to cash out money sometimes? Of course you do. Are you going to swipe our MasterCard or Visa card or Union Pay? Of course you will. Will you purchase items and products in our metaverse? Of course you will. You will use our bank. You will use all that. We're making money all sorts of different ways. We have merchants paying us to have access to you. We have, you know, the bank fees. We have the blockchain transact. All of that. That's where the big money is. So do you know what we're doing? We're paying you 7 different ways and paying you more than you've seen in the past. That's why you're typing in wow, because with the GS partners, we're giving it back to you for the most part. The majority of our income is not coming from GS partners. That was never the plan. That benefits you. That is something that you can say, oh my gosh, this is incredible. Finally, a company that's paying me what I'm worth and more, actually, right? Some of us are making like, holy cow, we cannot believe what we're earning. And it's so easy to get started. Step 1, oh, you register for a free account. Step 2, you choose a certificate. Which one do you want? Do you want the Hermes? Do you want the Zeus? Do you want something in between? Step 3, you share it. That's it. Learn the rest later. Don't worry about marketplace back. Don't worry about that right now. That'll come. You can learn that in a week. You can learn that in a matter of days. You can learn that in a month. It doesn't matter. But you can't earn money if you don't get started. You can't get your 4% a week if you're so tied up and caught up. Well, I got to learn about this metaverse first before. No. Just know our marketing dollars go to you as soon as you click that button. Boom, got a certificate. I loaded it. Bam, I get my 4% a week. That's what you need to concern yourself with. Nothing else. Licenses, groups. I love having a partner like SkyGround. I love having partners that actually understand compliance. I love this company inside and out, guys. You guys will love it too. So with that, I want to wish everybody a very great weekend, and we will talk soon. See you later.